안녕하세요. 목소리가 두 개로 들어갔는데, 오늘도 짱아가 일어날 때까지 게임을 한번 진행해 볼 거고요. 저번에 한지 좀 오래됐는데, 호그와트를 한지 좀 오래됐는데, 다시 이어서 기억을 되살리면서 진행을 해볼게요. 오늘은 옆에 타이머를 같이 띄우고, 하기 위해서 저렇게 타이머를 새로 추가를 했고요. 목소리를 조금 올릴게요. 교수에게 책을 가지고 가세요. 왜? 어디까지? 무슨 책을 어디서 갖고 오는?
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with rookwood makes no sense.
Accio.
Rather unorthodox, to say the
Levio.
least.
Lumos.
Unorthodox. It's inconceivable. It's
hul기?
Fig. You have a visit.
Rebellio.
I'll see what I can find out.
호그와트, 레벨리오 R, 음주문, 무대만 본치기 Z, 무대마법 X.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us.
헤럴드 하다가 소리를 좀 키워놨었는데 그것 때문에 영향이 없나
I
조금
will
봤어요.
need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can
일단은
still salvage something
키워
useful.
교수님도 한 발 늦었나 보네요. 여기도
I wonder why
흑막이
it was
아닌가?
here,
이 아저씨?
below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir.
흑막이라고 생각했는데
I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories?
이전에도 고대 마법을 수출하는 어떤 여학생이
Now I'll have to
있었죠.
take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
뭐라고 말씀하실
What will
거예요?
you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to
그러니까 이 책을
ourselves.
발견했었고요. 이 책을 발견했다는 거는 그 발견한 사람도
I
고대
understand.
마법에 대해서 어느 정도
I'll see what I
지식이
can learn
있다는
about the
건데
missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that
이제
you've accomplished when I
약초학과
return.
다른
And
마법약
don't neglect your friends.
교육도 듣나
You
봐요.
may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Rebellion!
Imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
매일
It's time to
읽기.
prove your dueling mettle and see if we've a new school champion. Meet me at the usual place for the final round of crossed wands. Also, the training dummy is still available.
평소 만나던 장소를 찾아야죠.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so
나 왜
outside of
고정됐지?
the castle.
움직이질 않는데요, 갑자기? 세계 지도로 접근하세요. 오, 넓은데요? 마을은 곳곳에 가는 자원 공동체 로어 호그스미드 마을입니다.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
오케이, 실전에서 뭘 해야 돼? 실전을 어디서 하지? 이게 문제인데. 바깥으로 나가야 되는데요? 일단 북쪽 출구로 가자. 북쪽 출구가 있으면 다른 쪽 출구도 있는 건가? 해피 구르기를 사용하여 인센디오가 뭔가요? 루모스가 필요 없지 않을까? 인센디오가 있으면?
Incendio!
그리고 지도를 보자. 나는 지금 여기 있고, 아래쪽으로 나가야 되네요. 여기가 아니야. 어느 출구로 나가야 저쪽으로 갈 수 있는지를 좀 알려줬으면 좋겠는데. 근데 아마 추적을 켰으면 보였겠죠? 오늘 쭉 가면 되겠어요? 로어 호그스미드. 이거 키는 법이 있지 않았나?
Revelio!
야, 오, 양 무적기요.
Incendio!
인센디오를 맞아도 데미지를 입지 않아. 안녕하세요. 뭐야, 문이 열리네?
Revelio!
뭐야? 요즘 무적 관리는 볼게.
This could prove dangerous.
조심하지 않으면 위험할 수도 있겠다니? 이건 뭘까요? 힐럼스.
Revelio!
이거를
Accio!
여기다가 올리면 뭐가 있지 않을까?
Revelio! Incendio!
뭐야, 열린 건가, 이거?
Revelio!
여기 불 모양이 있길래 인센디오 한번 써봤거든요. 이건 또 뭐지?
Revelio. Incendio. Accio. Levioso. Revelio.
이건 모르겠네요. 볼까? 여기는 열린 것 같은데 이건 분신 상태로 장비 슬롯이 가득 찼습니다. 장비, 군복구 24짜리 이거 뭐지? 여기까지 너무 모자라요. 들고 있는 것만 그냥 다 부수고 오 200원짜리 200원짜리 저런 건 냅두자. 망토와 로그 28짜리 0원짜리 60원짜리 이것도 없어요. 150원짜리 냅둘게요. 50원짜리 돈 좀 들겠어. 60원짜리 팔고 비행 탈 것. 아이템 먹은 건가? 여기 이게 다라고요? 여기 꼭 뭘 쓰면은 될 것 같은데? 활 모양. 활 모양은 뭐가 없는데요? 이게 뭐지? 모르겠다.
Revelio. Incendio.
이게 동굴 나올 때 의도적으로 들어있는 효과인 줄 모르겠는데 약간 동굴이나 집안에서 나올 때 갑자기 확 밝아지게 돼 있거든요. 그 효과가 되게 좀 마음에 들어요. 밝은 대로 확 나온다는 느낌이
It
들어
is good
진짜.
to see you, my friend.
그 퀘스트 진행하기 전에 좀 볼까요? 이렇게?
Speak to you for some assistance.
Hello. Can I help you?
Oh, thank goodness. Yes. My name is Grace Pinch Smedley.
핀체스
Of the
이유가
bar,
뭔데 싶어가.
Pinch Smedleys? I was hoping someone would come along soon. I was about to defy
예,
my
그거네요.
father's wishes
슬리들이네.
and would never have forgiven myself. You see, I need to retrieve something from the bottom of the lake. Might you be the one to help me?
Diving
more?
into the lake sounds like an adventure. Tell me more.
재밌겠는데?
Splendid! Precisely the response I'd
Splendid.
hoped for.
What do you need help retrieving?
Years ago, my grandfather, who fancied himself quite the astronomer,
그
set sail
보드게임
from
스플렌디
Hogsmeade Station for what was
스플렌더
meant to
약간
be a
그거랑
quick stargazing
어원이
cruise
똑같은
with my
거예요.
grandmother.
스플렌디.
They never returned.
I'm so sorry. What happened to them?
We can't be sure. We only know that neither they nor
그
their
배가
boat
이
made it
호수
back
안에
to
있을
shore.
거라고요.
They were presumed drowned. Father was so distraught that he forbade our family from setting foot on or in the Black Lake ever again. A treasured family astrolabe vanished with them that night. If you could dive down and retrieve it, I may be able to bring my father some peace.
아스트롤라베가 뭔데?
What exactly is an astrolabe?
It's an
찾으려면 알아야
astonishing
찾을까?
ancient navigational tool. Essentially a handheld model of the universe. It's mainly used for studying the
별자리를
stars,
보는 도구라고요.
astronomical pursuits. but it has nearly 1,000 uses. Fascinating device. Sadly, I'd imagine it's rusted beyond repair now. Still, we'd love to have it returned to us. It would be like getting a bit of my grandparents back.
It sounds dangerous, especially for something of mere sentimental value.
I understand. But I'd be forever grateful. Of course, you may discover much more than the
앞으로라면은
astrolabe.
돌려주고 나머지
Anything
귀중한 거
else you
있으면 다
found
가지래요.
would be all yours.
그러면
I've
다 쓸 거 없죠?
cross-referenced the vessel's last alleged location against the lake's topography,
이
depth
정도로
charts, and
검증을
tide
할
schedule.
거면 능력이
My best guess
좋은데요,
is
이
that
사람?
it's just over there,
이 친구 능력이
about a
좋은데?
furlong from the dock.
과학자를 해야겠어요.
It would be wonderful to have my grandfather's astrolabe back.
근데 부두에서
I
200
do hope you find the astrolabe. It would
미터?
mean so much to our family.
범위가 너무
Sounds as
넓긴
if her
한데
astrolabe is just northeast of the dock. I should dive down and see.
나는 메인 퀘스트.
It is good to see you, my...
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather
오,
eventful
잠자리
trip to
돌아다니.
Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might
예,
tell me
알고
why they
싶은 게
were
많죠?
looking for you.
나도 모르겠어.
I've never
아무도
met
오픈하지
Rookwood
않아.
or Harlow. Perhaps they mistook me for another student.
A bit odd. The two of them pursuing a Hogwarts student so intently. But whatever the reason, you were clearly in danger. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll, and Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand
얘
on my own.
주인공 이렇게
What sort of
쫓기면은
stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow
레벨에서
are the
얘가
reason my
나가지
mother and I
못하게끔
left
보호해줘야
Matignon.
되는 거 아닐까?
I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
끝났었어.
Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well,
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
that may be
이거
true.
뭔가
But
극단적인
should an officer
느낌이네요.
singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with the
우리가 직접
students.
해결하자는
I
건가?
overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer
되게
needs.
위험한 행동
Right.
같죠?
But how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
얘는 왜 호그와트 안에서 안 살고
I've always said that
Revelio.
broadens the mind.
Beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
거기서만 하는 겨?
What's going on here?
되게 서브 퀘스트가 많네요.
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr.
누구드네?
Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student! You can't be...
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone. Protego. Target practice. Incendio. Accio.
I refuse to be treated in this manner!
Incendio.
오, 인센디오 엄청 세네요. 여긴 둘이니까.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
새로운 정규요.
Perhaps some nice...
I'm not going anywhere.
You'll take
아, 인센디오는 대신에
body!
반격기 어떻게 쓰더라?
You can't hold out forever. Made a grave.
피. 뭐가 끝나면 이렇게 피.
No, don't.
이렇게 피. 아이고, 이건 됐다. 이렇게 피. 이렇게 피.
Incendio.
이렇게 피. 이렇게 피. 아이고, 지금 연타를 쓰네? 뒤를 누르세요.
Incendio.
응? 어디 갔어?
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner.
Rebellion.
So close to Hogwarts.
Are you all right?
두
I am,
페이스 깨야
thanks in
되는데.
no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders.
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on
HP
you.
It's a
와인더면은
long story, but
배를
thank you for your
뿌리는 자
help.
그런 건가? 아니면 배를
Well,
휘두르는
you've
자?
avoided them for the
배를
moment.
뿌리는 자?
Pre-warned me
배를
things were
뿌리는 자?
getting
그게
dangerous.
제일
Best
있는
get
것 같죠?
moving on my research before they return.
프리아라는 분은
You
누구시죠?
mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts.
공성
Typical
커플이시구나.
hard-working Hufflepuff. Brilliant potioneer. Has her own shop in Knockturn Alley. She's a travelling vendor. Hears what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
You're a researcher.
Nora Treadwell at your service. Historian and archaeologist specialising in Merlin's work and life.
멀리는 신한 줄만 알았어요.
I thought that Merlin and the tales about King Arthur's court were a myth.
Mere myth. You're lucky Sir Cadogan didn't hear you. Chatters on endlessly about his connection to Merlin from his portrait at Hogwarts. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some
멀리는
curious
시험 이런
fixtures he left here
서브퀘스트가 열리나 봐요.
centuries ago.
Fixtures.
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I
흥미로운데요.
can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how
저
they
기둥
work.
뒤에 기둥이
But
있구나.
I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet.
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of mallows.
약간 그것보다 방어가 풀테고고요. 를 누르고 있으면은
Just over there by my
가까이
tent.
나간다고.
This trunk.
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
잠깐. 수업 아니고 스케이트 과제. 아 이거 다 했구나.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the mallow sweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens.
소용돌이 위에 여기
My word! Did you see that? The vines
Incendio. What should I do now?
This is uncharted
화로에
territory.
불을 붙이면
I am curious about these pyres. Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pyre sink.
이걸 안 해봤다고? 얘는 안 가라앉네. 가라앉았어요.
Curious. The pyres are
뭐야?
back where they started.
순서가 있는 걸까요? 응? 응? 슝슝 소리가 나는데? 여기도
Incendio.
불피나? 여기도 먹혔어. 세 개를 다 붙여보자. 그냥 세 개를 다 붙이면 되는 거였나요?
Merlin's beard! How beautiful!
정원이 생겼어요.
What a day! I can hardly believe it.
I
이걸
take it we can
지금까지
call that a
못 들었다고?
success.
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require
향이
manners,
나는 아욱은 어디서
which you can
많아요?
find in Hogsmeade should you
호그스미드에서
need
살
more.
수 있다고?
I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Yes.
어디서 자꾸 슝슝 소리가 나는데?
Revelio.
뭐야? 없어졌어. 와, 저 멀리 저기 볼까요? 풍선이 날다. 이도. 여기는 로어 호그스미드고요. 호그와트 계곡 중심 들어가면 호그와트 계곡 서쪽이 있어요. 근처에 빼앗긴 수레 이런 퀘스트들이 있고 보니까 여기 보물 상자도 있고 근처에
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far.
고블린 선생님
Is everything all right?
안녕하신가요?
Hardly. I've just lost my business and almost my life.
낙탈
You'd best
당했어요 이
look
아저씨.
elsewhere for wares. I've nothing to sell now. I never thought it'd come to this. Be on your guard. Ranrock and his loyalists will spare no one.
They attacked you.
Oh, Ranrock has no patience for goblins who won't join him. While I too would like to see goblin kind treated by wizards as equals, bloodshed is not the answer. When I said as much, they turned on me, struck me till I nearly passed out. Took my carts, my belongings, even that which is most precious to me, my paintings.
You mentioned that your paintings were taken. Are you a painter?
I am. It's my calling, though most would think it an unusual path for a goblin.
홀리는
Most of
가사요.
my family work in metal, or associated with Gringotts.
엉덩이가
I'd
아프다.
wager my finest brush that Ranrock's lot have no appreciation for any of my work, and it'll be tossed aside for kindling. Without my carts and my livelihood, who knows when I'll be able to paint again?
전에도 이런 일이
Has Ranrock's
있었나요?
lot ever attacked you like this before?
They've been taunting and threatening me for a while now. But they've always believed that
좀
violence is the only
먹어야겠는데.
way to get what they want. Things have taken a much darker turn of late. Ranrock is getting more powerful, and his loyalists know it. They feel untouchable. Ranrock assumed that all goblins would agree to follow him, but he was wrong. Many of us would like a diplomatic end to the discord with wizard kind.
I'm sorry this happened to you. I shall certainly keep an eye out for your carts.
That is very kind of you, but I think they took them to their camp southwest of here, just past some ruins. Too dangerous to try and retrieve them. I did enchant the carts to return to me
그래
if I
귀한
ever
맛도
lost them, however.
걸어놨다고요?
Slim though the chances may be, I'm holding out hope
주-
that some of what was
때려
taken is
눕히고.
returned to me.
오면 되는 거 아닌가?
It was nice meeting you. I wish it had been under better circumstances.
Revelio. Hello, sir.
여기는 뭘 파는 곳인가요?
Hello, I'm Jalal Semi, and this is my potion
마법약
shop.
같아요.
I can answer any questions you have about the town.
중간에
Any
떠도는
whispers
소문이
going about the
있나요?
town?
A goblin called Pergit is causing a bit of a stink. His gang is attacking travelling
그
vendors, and now business is suffering everywhere.
안을 공격한
It would be
사람이
nice if
있었구나.
someone would do something about it. No one wants to pick a fight with a band of goblins, though. Which means he's free to do what he wants down in Coro Ruins.
누구신지
Can you tell me a
여쭤봐도
bit about
될까요?
yourself?
Oh, let's see. Well, I am Lower Hogsfield's preeminent potioneer. And I was once a lowly Hogwarts student like you. In fact, I'll give you the Hogwarts discount. It's the standard price. My prices are low enough already, you see.
What do you have for sale?
I sell only potions and their ingredients. If you can't fix it with a potion, then it's best left broken, I say. My ingredients are all local to this area, and my potions are brewed to keep you healthy and safe.
모션 캡처로 한 것들은
What do you have for sale?
그 뭐랄까 자연스럽기는 한데
What can I help you with today?
뭔가 살짝 좀 뭔가가 빠져 있기는 해요.
I'll have no trouble selling this. Thank you.
자연스러운데 사람의 자연스러운 게 아니라 인형의 자연스러운 거. 약이나
A
사갈까요?
wonderful choice. I hope to see you again sometime.
Revelio. After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be surprised at what happened to Arn.
또 뭘 타러 갈 수 있냐? 들어가자.
Revelio.
들어가자. 밖에 있는 건가 봐요?
Revelio.
거의 뭐 제다의 전설에서 밖에 있는 항아리 다 부시고 다니는 것만 길가에 있는 상자 다 털고 있고.
Pergit thinks he's untouchable, hiding down in Coro Ruins.
Revelio.
아무튼
Incendio.
자물쇠를 깨야 된다는 소리지. 볼링 캠프를 한번 털러가 볼까요? 뭐 있겠어요? 고블린 캠프? 지금 이 퀘스트가 나올 정도면은 그냥 털면 털 수 있을 것 같은데.
Revelio.
뭐야, 왜 전투 음악 같은 게 나와?
Revelio.
레벨 12 S하는 가시는 검. 몰래 접근하면 F를 누르면은 이렇게 한 방에 잡을 수 있고요. 뭐야, 안 죽었어? 죽었네? 오, 거미가 울리는 소리가 조금 리얼했어요. 그러면 한 사람일까요? 아니면 안 잡힌 사람일까? 응?
Incendio. Past the ruins. I'm on the right track.
인센디오 한 방이네? 발사하면 다시 뜬 거니?
Revelio.
우선은 거의 다 왔어요. 한번 숨어보자. 어디까지 왔을까요, 우리가? 좀 더 가면 호그와트 개 쪽. 온 김에 여기 수유가로 한번 찍고 가야겠어요. 여기 밑에 들어가 있네? 화면 잡힌데. 한두 마리가 아니구나. 레벨리오를 쓰면은 근처에 있는 적도 표시를 해줘요. 잘못해서 밖으로 그냥 나올 뻔했네.
An encampment. This must be it.
What I wouldn't give for a cup of mushrooms.
말하는 소리가
Looks as if there's more than one way to enter.
형제 전사.
Revelio.
화살 훔치기.
We should have killed that traitor arm when we took his car. I didn't touch your helm. But thank you for making me the first object of your suspicions. I know who my friends are now, don't I?
빙글빙글 돌아보자. 누가 하나 더 있다고요? 정상적인 입구는 정면 하나가 인 것 같은데.
Patrolling this area is a waste of my time.
정상적인 입구는 저거 하나인데. 이거 그거 아닌가? 멀리네. 퀴즈쇼?
Ranrock's vision of goblins ruling over wizards will be fulfilled. Aha! There you are!
아직 계속 그거 상태네요.
I've never seen a sword like it. Revelio.
위로 가야지. 다들 위에 있네요.
Someone can't handle a little altercation.
할 거야.
Incendio. Accio. Levioso.
어이쿠.
Levioso. I won't rest.
How many of you are there?
An intruder!
Right, Nodally.
다시 풀고. 고대막 하나만 채우면 좋을 텐데. 일동자 특공대원의 석궁화살을 훔치기. 저거는 어떻게 하는 걸까요? 아시오 같은 걸로 하는 건가? 오, 거기 많아졌어.
Enjoy suffering, do ya?
혹시 잘못 눌러가지고 또 들켰다.
Revelio.
그냥 들어가서 깽판 쳐도 될 것 같기는 한데. 어우, 뭐야.
Incendio. Incendio.
You won't get away with that.
Levioso. Incendio. Those spells glance off of me.
피하고. 레비었어. 띄우고.
Surrender now. Incendio. Levioso.
어디 갔어?
That was meant for me. Stupid one. Levioso.
피하고. 피하고. 아이고, 키를 못 눌렀다. 피하고.
Levioso.
아, 쟤 자꾸
I've been fighting since
피하고.
before you were born.
어디 갔어?
Get away with that.
뭔가 많이 가봤어요. 바로 근처에 한 명이 있는데? 뭔가 쿵쿵 거렸는데요? 우선은 얘를
Incendio. Could it be a Merlin trial?
얘는 왜 저기서 종이 걸렸나? 거기서 쏘는겨?
Revelio. Accio. Levioso. Accio. Accio. That was quite something. Now, to free Arn's cards. Revelio.
뭐야. 그 고대 마법으로 때려잡기 못했네요.
Accio. Revelio.
이거는 왜 파란색으로 뜨는 거지?
Accio.
아시오가 되는 것도 아니고.
Quite an enchantment. The carts are returning to Arn.
오, 이렇게 돌아가는구나. 가세요. 왜 못 가세요?
Revelio. Incendio. Incendio.
저 안에 있는 거 어떻게 먹을까요?
Revelio.
이 뒤에도 뭐가 있어? 화면이 왜 이리 진동하니 갑자기? 여기 위에도 탱크야.
Revelio.
화면이 버그가 걸려서 진동을 하고 있어. 이 퍼즐에 연관된 걸까요? 당연히 안 나와. 화면은 왜 이리 진동하고 있는데?
Incendio.
인센디오는 아니고?
Accio. Levioso. Revelio.
공을 갖고 오는 것 같은데요?
Accio.
일단 공 하나는 맞췄어.
Accio.
여기도
Revelio.
공을 이렇게 넣고요. 나머지 하나는 저기 있구나.
Accio.
응?
Incendio. Accio. Revelio.
아니, 여기요? 그래. 공 두 개가 여기 뒤에 걸려가지고
Trials won't get the best of me.
못 올라오고 있었어요. 이 멀리내 시험으로 뭐 주는 건 없나?
Revelio.
여기 이 상자는 또 뭘까요?
Accio.
그리고 왜 이리 화면이 진동이 오는 거야? 뭐야, 이 상자 끌고 올 수 있네?
Incendio.
모르겠다. 일단은 지도에서 여기 호그와트 계곡 이쪽을 가서 그 플룻가루를 찍고 갈게요. 여기 다시 오기 귀찮으니까 나중에. 여기 앞은 뭐가 있니? 괴물들이 살고 있기는 한데요. 그 더그보그 한번 뒤로 접근해 볼까요? 레벨 12에 대축도 더그보그가 있어. 계속 날 보면서 도니? 뭐야, 마법이 안 통하는데? 버그보그 공중부양 한번 해보려고 그랬더니 경계가 안 풀려요. 이쪽을 보고 있는 거를 그대로 줄을 잡아서 버그보그혀 얘를 총 가가지고 여기 포트키만 딱 찍고. 뭐야, 저기 또 누가 있어? 누가 있으신가요? 발사는 가시는 거. 내가 포트키 찍었으니까 안 선생님한테 돌아가서 남 선생님 완료를 하고요. 그 다음에 이제 호그와트로
Nice to see
돌아가야겠다.
you, my young friend.
그러니까 안 선생님,
On, I have good news. Your carts are on their way back.
I don't know what to say. Any hope I have of getting my belongings back was quickly fading. Ramrock's lot called me a fool for believing in the good in wizard kind. Thank you for proving them wrong.
어렵지 않았어요.
I managed to free your carts fairly easily.
그냥 다채 더미로
I'm glad you're
만들어버릴
all
거
right.
없어요.
Oh, I can't wait to have my things back, especially my paints. You know, you've inspired me. I've been dealing with witches and wizards for years, and we've always got along just fine. Perhaps my next piece will be a tribute to all that is good between us.
고블린들은 왜 이렇게 또
What a
옷을
nice
다
idea, Ron. I wish you luck with it.
무더기처럼 입고 다니게 만들어놨어요?
Thank you again
아니면
for
지금
all you've done.
그 화가인데다가 화가 물감에 묻고 두들겨 맞아가지고 이렇게 돼 있는 건가? 약간 고블린 차별이야. 망통한 옷. 호구도 어떻게 팔아도 되겠어요? 다.
All the best to you.
Hello, Mr. Semi.
What can I do for you?
그
What do you have for sale?
돈이나 주세요.
What can I help you with today?
돈이나 주세요.
I hope to see you again sometime.
그리고 이제 테스트. 해켓 교수님 낮에 가야 되네요. 수학 수업 여기로 가봐요 일단. 수학 수업으로 가야 합니다. 온실 여기는 플로가루가 안 찍혀 있어요.
Revelio.
응? 또롱또롱 소리 나는데? 여기 넘겨. 여기 있구나. 중앙홀 분수.
Revelio.
그럼 여기로 가야 합니다. 이 난간들 점프로 못 넘게 한 건 조금 아쉬워요. 여기 또롱또롱. 어디 있나요, 또롱또롱? 약간 멀어진 것 같은데? 가까워졌어요. 일로 가야 되나 보다. 여기구나, 또롱또롱. 또롱또롱, 온실 나무. 학교를 좀 먹고 있는 나무예요. 또롱또롱이 더 있네?
Revelio.
그럼 여기는 수업하는 곳이고. 어디 멀리서 또롱또롱 소리가 들리는 게 맞죠? 가까워지고 있어, 점점. 이렇게까지는 안 가까워지고 있어요? 응? 오히려 멀어졌어. 그렇다면은
Revelio.
이쪽 어디라는 건데요? 누가 봐도 이 나무 같기는 한데. 근데 안 얘기하네요. 여기선 또롱또롱 안 들려. 여기선 들리고. 그리고 또롱또롱이 여기 오면 또 안 들려요. 여기로 딱 오면 안 들려. 상황 벌어져요. 지금 2층 어디에 있나? 일단은 약효 수업. 여기서 잤어 얘?
Revelio.
약효 수업은 분위기가 좋네요.
Good morning, Professor Garlick. How wonderful it is to see you
아니
again, Lenore.
선생님 이름이 어떻게 갈릭?
Here, you'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie.
선생님이 여긴 되게 젊으셔서 교수님이
Hello.
다른 교수님은 다 나이가 많으신데
Please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together.
학생들 반응이 왜 이래?
How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology
약간
is
인기 없는
knowledge.
수업인가?
The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacula than the bouncing bulb.
아 저거 보니까 약간 인기 없는 수업일 것 같아요.
Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves
엄청
with the
위험해 보이는데
malignant
수업이?
tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
밴드레이 끝부분에 난리 났다 난리 났어. 음악으로 돼요 이게?
Quickly, place your mandrake in the new pot and pat down the soil.
다시 심기. 이거를 뽑기 전에 말해줬어야 될 것 같은데.
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo.
오. 이거 깨진 건 어떻게
I'm
안
very
했는데
sorry
다시
about
고쳤어요.
that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid.
괜히 교수님이
All right
아니야.
then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone.
아니 약효학 수업이 제일 위험해요.
Now for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables.
Incendio.
To get started, I need to have a brief word.
I do wonder about Professor Fig. He's hardly ever in his classroom.
Yes, Professor.
Strange.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
즐거웠어요.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake
선생님
to
머리카락이
fresh
근데
soil.
계속 떨려요,
Now, as I
교수님.
mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Pick them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting
교수님
table here in the
머리카락이
classroom.
버그가 걸리신
It
것
wasn't easy to
같아요.
spare one on such late notice. Plant
머리카락이
seeds there
지진
now,
나셨어.
and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle
화분
arrangement.
테이블에서
Leafless fancy or roses?
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenberg potion, as you all should know from
손이
Professor Sharp's
걸린다고요?
class. done. Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses
중국산 깨무는
outside
양배추요?
the cauldron. The cabbages do
얹어서
get tasty
공격용으로
without
쓸 수 있는
something to
건가?
chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on.
진짜 그런 건가
And let them
봐요.
have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse.
던지는
It's just at the
무기인가
end of
봐.
the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Revelio.
어딨어요? 위인다?
Hello.
위
Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day.
Incendio.
Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping
환영해.
cabbage. Up these stairs, I think, sir. But your lead.
Levioso.
나는
Nice
어디서 갈게.
defense against the dark arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
행인하는
You're
아웅이.
Sebastian, and he's good.
여기서
Thinks he's
행인하는
really
아웅이
good.
먹을 수
But you
있네?
outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
요 호그와트.
Oh. Well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have.
여기 어디에
Heck, it hadn't stopped me.
딸랑딸랑 있나 봐.
Didn't she stop that dragon skull?
Here we are, home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Go on, grab a few of those cabbages. Just mind your fingers.
Revelio.
It's lost its thumb once. Don't worry, Nurse Blaney put it back on. Trust me, you do not want to go through that.
딸랑딸랑 안
See that
보이는데요?
dummy? Just toss the cabbage at it, and they'll do the rest.
여기 근처긴 한데 다른 곳인가 봐요.
I'm sorry. What do I need to do?
옷이 왜
Garlic said she
뒤집혔대?
wanted you to have a go. Nothing to it, really. Just toss some of those Chinese chomping cabbages out. You'll see fairly quickly why we call them that.
탭을 누른 상태에서 그럼 탭을 누르고 있으면은 이렇게 선택하고
Look at that! They'll chomp on anything they can get their
뭐란 거야?
mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did
이게
say
식물이라고요?
but they left her honking.
Incendio.
Tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and
내
bouncing
등을
balls.
씹을 수도
The
있겠는데?
kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the
의문은
greenhouse.
있을 것 같은데
Nothing wrong with a bit of backup,
너무 위험해
even
보여.
if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get
거기는
the
호구
idea.
심으시겠죠?
Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
터졌어. 아쉬워하니까.
Revelio.
바로 여기 어딘데? 바로 여기 근처인데 맞죠? 이 위로 올라가야 되나? 모르겠다. 지금 못 가는 곳인가 봐요.
Brocket.
위로 올라갈 수 있네 나?
Revelio.
아, 나 위로 올라가서 왔구나. 바본가 봐. 빨리 교수에게 돌아가세요.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear
Incendio.
gloves, I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble.
머리카락이 계속
Don't see any
떨리세요.
bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
식물은 정말 많은 걸
Magical
주잖아요.
plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a
근데
balanced
교수님
subject.
머리카락이
Tend to your
자율주행을 하고
garden, and
있어요.
it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy
1시간
checking in with my
10분이나
new students.
양아가 잘 자고 있다니. 약효학 수업은 완료했고요.
Those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my damned hearing.
또 이제 다음 진행해야 될 게 퀘스트. 킥 교수님의 과제. 걸로 가볼게요. 헬리아르머스 배워야지. 엑스펠리아르무스가 무장해진가?
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most
Rebellion.
pleased to be included.
엑스펠리아르무스는 그냥 바로 얻을 수 있나? 다른 뭐 없나 봐요? 그냥 이렇게 수업을 재밌게 들었습니다 하고 끝인가 봐.
I hope you were able to take care of everything.
Professor, I completed all of your most recent assignments.
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus. Pay close attention. The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches and wizards you might encounter. Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand.
엑스펠리아르무스.
Good work. The dummy is here if you wish to stay and practice.
어디 있나요? 엑스펠리아르무스. 에스티오. 레파로. 루모스. 여기 있구나. 엑스펠리아르무스.
Expelliarmus!
You seem to have the right end of the stick, but keep practicing. Expelliarmus may save your life.
Levioso! Expelliarmus!
이게 끝이네요. 퀘스트. 그러면은 익스펠리아무스까지 했고 마법약 교실, 마법약 수업에 출석하기. 가자. 마법약 수업에 출석하기. 모양이 제일 좋아. 그리고 인벤토리는 또 뭐가 들어왔나요? 이런 것들, 재료들, 컬렉션. 약점을 따로 볼 수 있는 건 아닌가? 약점을 이렇게 설명해 주는 그런 느낌이구나. 표지판 지팡이 손잡이. 표지판 외요. 헬리오 가이드. 챌린지. 챌린지 뭐 완성한 거 있을까요? 완성한 거 없고. 전설급 케이프 원래 변태 안경 탐험 멀리는 시험 완료 뭐야? 퀘스트 마법맥 교실 마법맥 교실을 갈 건데 마법맥 교실은 응? 뭐야? 나 마법맥 교실 갈 건데요? 중앙홀 검술 교실 바로 옆에 마법맥 교실인가?
Revelio. Expelliarmus. Revelio.
응? 뭐야 이거 아직 안 뚫었어요? 11, 2, 13이니까 8 물음표 하나는 거미 그리고 이거는 드라군 영웅이 감사를 이랑 14니까 3
Revelio.
That's the last time I ever
someone from the ministry guarding the school.
응? 나머지 하나 어딨죠? 아, 저 위에 있구나.
Revelio.
해양보호 안경.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Sharp's desk. I bet he knows more than he's letting on about the Goblin Rebellion.
마법약 교수님은 다리가 불편하신가 봐. 아, 이분이구나. 아까 어떤 분 지나가면서.
As 5th years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular
이거 회복약
potion
아니에요?
might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wigan-Weld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of
자기만의
you will
위생을
have brewed a Wigan-Weld potion
만들어.
of your own.
이게 완전히 정해진 레시피는 없나 봐요?
Need it. Please begin.
뭐야, 안 알려줘?
Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients.
돌려야 되나 봐요? 마늘 박.
Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
아니, 그럼 넣을 때 이렇게 방울방울 직접 넣는 게 아니라 계량을 해서 넣어야지. 이게 마법사들도 그 실험 과목을 해야 된다니까요. 계량하는 법을 모르니까 그렇게 문제중으로 방울방울하고 있지. 예쁜이 나갔다.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to
이거
practice
완전
brewing
그냥
a
가는
defensive
곳마다
Endurance
에이스예요.
potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippin's, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin rebellion.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
왜 알고 싶어하는 걸까? 뭐 가져다 달라고 하는
Yes,
걸까요?
but why does that matter to you?
Brilliant! And it matters because you can be a part of something truly creative.
마법약
I'm
클럽인가 봐요.
Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort.
위즐리
But she
가문은
can't be
이때도 장난
everywhere.
부렸군요.
Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Endurance potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
좋은 생각일까요, 이게? 해주자.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable.
재밌을 것
Wait until you
같으니까.
see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Levioso!
Your potion should not be that.
Revelio!
호그와트. 뭐야, 소리가 났는데? 시와인더 왈. 일단은 다 모았어요.
Precision.
Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time as an Auror. I wish he talked about it more.
아, 얘는 아미타카르야. 위즐리 어디 갔어?
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Endurance potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
그래도 마법약에 재능이 있나 봐요, 얘.
Revelio!
Should you chop the Dittany or crush it? The wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
교재 한겨? 아, 이거 3초를 또 기다려야 돼?
And now we add the mallow sweet, and... That's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah!
Get it!
Dragon
난리 났다.
What happened?
Expelliarmus!
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
전 안 그랬어요.
Revelio!
Again? Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
I brewed an Endurance potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew
다 알고 있었네,
chaos.
교수님.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a
비켰으니
friend.
어쩔 수
Taking
없지.
responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
네, 가봄약까지 배웠어요.
I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day.
Don't fret if you run out of ingredients. I simply grow most of what I
가봄약까지
need.
완료. 새로운 퀘스트가 있습니다. 사라진 페이지 찾기가 있어요. 사라진 페이지는 아직 안 떴으니까 저거 주문조합 하러 가야겠다. 주문 배겨 연습하러. 인벤토리. 지도를 열어야 돼. 응? 뭐야? 중앙계단 탑 여기 안 열렸어요? 응. 아, 대상 잠금처럼 기능이 있었구나.
I'd better keep an eye on high plate.
Understand.
Revelio.
Young Ravenclaw. Professor Fig tells me you found a long-lost book for him. I'd like to talk to you about it.
뭐야, 메인 퀘스트 업데이트 됐네요? 가서 볼게요.
Revelio.
뭐가 있을 것 같은 쪽인데 아무것도 없고요. 근데 이쪽 외곽을 진짜 잘 만들어놨다. 성벽 외곽 뭐 있고 그런 것들. 성벽에 막 동굴 있고. 어? 어디 있는 게 삐롱삐롱. 벌어진 것 같은데? 여기 근처에 띠롱띠롱 한데요? 여기도 근처긴 한데?
Excursions to Hogsmeade these days.
뭐야, 여긴 안 들려 또. 여긴 들려. 여기도 들려?
Revelio.
여긴 안 들려. 약간 삼각 측량하고 접근을 해야 될 텐데. 이쪽 어디란 말이죠? 여긴 또 안 들려.
Revelio.
여긴 또 들려. 되게 가까이 있단 말이야. 여기 되게 가까이인데 어딜까?
Revelio.
약간 멀어졌어.
I wonder if you might be able to help me with a small, project.
You wanted to speak with me?
I did. Hello, I'm Duncan Hobhouse. Pleasure to meet you.
저
I've heard
마크는
all about you, of
레번클로인가?
course. Confronting trolls and dragons.
That's nice to hear. I have had my share of adventure. I hope my reputation's warranted.
I'm going to presume your reputation is in fact warranted, in which case, you are precisely the person I need. You see, we were learning to repel boggarts in Professor Hecat's class,
뭔데?
and, well, mine unfortunately took the shape of a puffskein.
Well, they seem innocent, but their tongues can be most disturbing.
Exactly. I wish more of our fellow students agreed with you. Regardless of how reasonable I believe my fear of puffskeins to be,
이거는 주인공의
I'm beginning to get a reputation
목소리가
as a
떨리고 있어요.
coward. Some have even taken to calling me Puffskein Dunkeen.
그건 너무하다.
I'm sorry to hear that. Words can be cruel.
Thank you. Poppy keeps offering to help me in overcoming my fear, but I'm too afraid to take her up on it. Anyway, to make matters worse, I stupidly blurted out that I must be braver than people think, since I have
저
been in the
그래서
hidden
약초회랑에
herbology
가서 뭘
corridor.
갖고
The
왔는데
hidden herbology corridor.
뒤에 있는 옷이
Yes.
자꾸 이상하게 움직이는
Rumor
것
has
같은데.
it that the herbology professor before Professor Garlic kept dangerous plants there. It's supposedly so overrun now that no one dares enter it anymore. I was hoping you could go there and bring back evidence that I could use to show that, well, I'd gone in. Say a bit of an exceptionally dangerous plant of some kind.
뒤에 있는 애 볼 때마다 옷이 한 번씩 튕겨요.
What sort of plants should I expect in the hidden herbology corridor?
I haven't a clue. But have you seen the kinds of
Angbechu?
plants Professor Garlic grows? If the previous professor was anything like her, I'd imagine they're not exactly harmless.
Very well. If I'm in the area...
Grand. I'd very much appreciate it. Come and find me if you get the proof. I shall be forever in your debt.
Heard you're defending Hogsmeade against...
너는 옷이 자꾸 이상하게 움직이니?
Hidden herbology corridor. Sounds intriguing. Revelio. Hello, Zenobia.
I need someone to collect my gobstones that have been hidden in very...
곱스톤 찾아볼라. 여기 어딘데 말이죠?
Revelio.
여기 어딘데? 안 보여. 모르겠다. 나는 하던 거. 주문조합 연습하고 그 다음에 저 올리밴더 씨 만나요. 이렇게 가볼게요. 문 열어.
Revelio.
뭐야, 여기가 아니야? 문 열어. 문 열어.
Accio. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Revelio. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Accio.
뭐야, 이거 아시오가 통한다고요? 이게 왜 아시오가 통한대? 아, 여기 플룻가루가 있었구나, 바로 앞에. 플룻가루 등록을 했었는데 걸어왔어요.
Future champion coming through.
Hello, Lucan. I'd like to practice with the training dummy.
Excellent idea. This time will be a bit more of a challenge. Ready?
That'd be brilliant.
Wonderful. I'll set things up. Remember to cast all the spell combinations before the dummy lands again. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them,
훈련용
let me
이동
know.
정도야. 껌지. 아시오, 인센디오, 레비오스. 일단은 아시오. 레비오스. 인센디오가 없는 것 같은데? 아, 인센디오 있구나.
Accio.
아,
Accio.
아시오.
Incendio. Levioso.
Excellent form.
레비오스.
Accio. Incendio.
오, 이렇게 아시오, 레비오스로 먼저 띄워놓고 때리고 데리고 와서 악타를 치기.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
아, 그리고 스킬이 다 돌았으면은 다시 또 땡겨올게.
I'd hate to face you in a duel.
너 없이는 할 수 없었을 거야.
Thanks, Lucan. You've been a great help.
Oh, stop. Don't make me blush. Seriously, well done. Training dummies will think twice before challenging you again. Plus, you'll be even more formidable in crossed wands. Other duelists had better beware.
Hello, Lucan. Is the
마지막
final round
라운드
of crossed
합시다.
wands ready?
Big match today. It all comes down to this. The moment that we find out if your training and dedication is enough to win it all. Ready for a shot at glory?
I certainly am.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
파트너.
Yes, Natty.
Then
Yeah,
let's
two of
get
them.
started.
We can make this a real victory.
That's the spirit.
여기 4명이에요. 이건 2명대. 피해 마법으로 빨간색을.
Confringo.
Incendio.
Accio.
Levioso.
이거야, 반응이 느리다 내가.
Incendio. Accio.
아, 이 3개 맞는 공격을 해야 되는 거구나.
Incendio.
뭐 짜자르를 맞았네요, 계속.
They made a crap's breakfast out of you that round. Care to try again?
다시 할 수 있지.
Yes, I'm ready now.
Very well. Good luck out there.
이게 인센디오가 소수 대결에서는 좋은데 가수 대결에서는 너무 가까이서 때려야 돼가지고
Incendio.
안 좋은 것 같아요.
Protego.
Levioso.
Accio. Stupefy. Incendium.
The one.
What?
Expelliarmus.
What?
Accio. Leviosa.
What? 피하기.
Incendio. Accio.
What? 피하기. 나 걸렸다.
Accio. Leviosa. Incendio. Accio.
피하기.
Incendio. Descendo. Accio. Leviosa. Incendio.
이번엔 이겼다.
One day I'll sign up for a round.
인센디오가 세긴 세요.
What a victory! You've won the tournament!
사거리가 짧아서 그렇지. 영광이야.
I'm just pleased to have done as well as I did.
And we're pleased to have such a gracious champion. Now, to the victor goes the prize! And so it is my great honor to present you with this simple yet
되게 어린애 같은데 이 클럽의 대장이에요.
Thank you. It's been an honor.
You earned it. You are a duelist to be reckoned with. Now that we've definitively crowned the tournament winner, I suppose I should get back to my schoolwork. Wonder how my herbology plants are doing. I haven't tended them in
되게 바쁘게
ages.
산다, 이 친구. 대단한 친구야. 퀘스트 올리벤더의 바보. 걸로 가볼게요. 약간 자이언티 같은데. 스미드. 올리벤더상을 보러 가요.
Revelio.
Perkins made a mess of our trade.
깔랑깔랑 소리가 나는데. 뭐 백그라운드에서 틀어져 있는 게 있나? 녹화 말고? 왜 이리 프레임이 좀 틀릴까요? 한번 보겠습니다. 왜 프레임이 튈까? 그렇게 크게 튈 일은 없는데?
Good of you to come. My friend, Professor Fig, speaks highly of you and your resourcefulness.
이번에는 이
He was
올리벤더
vague
아저씨
as to
퀘스트까지만
details,
진행을
but
해볼게요.
mentioned your having tracked down a difficult-to-find book. I wondered if you'd be willing to do a little detective work on my behalf.
흥미롭게 들리는데요, 탐정일이라니.
Sounds most up my street.
Wonderful. You see, about a century ago, an heirloom applewood wand with a fairy wing core went missing from
저
this
지팡이랑
very
뭔가
shop.
연관이 있나 보구나.
My great-aunt suspected a student named Richard Jackdaw. He'd been serving as an assistant here and suddenly vanished.
Richard Jackdaw?
Like the bird. In fact, he was known to frequent the Hogwarts Owlery. We searched there, of course, but found no wand. We did find a series of statues similar to Jackdaw's. I'm certain they're a clue, but I cannot figure out where they lead. Jackdaw was last heard tittering about some pages with a map he'd stolen from Peeves. As you can imagine, the poltergeist was less than helpful.
일단은 왜 보호의장으로 안 갔지?
One would think. However, the headmaster does not take
외부인이
kindly to
왔다
an old
갔다 하는 게
wandmaker loitering
문제가
about the
될 수
place.
있어서
Can't say I blame him. Also, I have perhaps been looking for too long. I feel a fresh set of eyes and a bright mind like yours is sure to solve this riddle.
왜 하필 그걸 훔쳤을까?
Oh yes, it's
아주
terribly
특별한
special.
지팡이야?
But not in the way you might
아,
think.
특별한
It
힘은
won't grant
아니지만
special
역사가
powers to the
깊은 뭐 그런 건가
caster,
보구나.
no. Nothing like that. But it will ease the hearts and minds of the Ollivanders to know of its return.
이 집안의
That power
가부,
is immeasurable.
가부에서 특별한 거. 왜 훔쳤을까?
I must admit I have no idea. From what I can gather, he fancied himself an adventurer of sorts. Always looking for trouble. In fact, after he went missing, rumor had it his ghost was seen in Hogsmeade. Never heard much about him after that, but it seems as if his adventurous spirit may have got the better of him. Perhaps he thought that the wand had some special power simply because of its esteemed lineage. Astonishing how misunderstood the art of wand-making is.
한번 찾아볼게요.
You've certainly given me plenty to go on.
메인 퀘스트니까.
You've brought hope to this old wand-maker's heart. Professor Fig was right. You are a remarkable student.
올리벤더의 가부. 일단 그러면은 부엉이장으로 가야겠죠? 응? 뭐야? 어디까지 가야 돼? 남쪽 탑에 있다고요? 바깥에 있는 거였어? 이게 남편이만 그런지 모르겠는데 로딩이 좀 긴 것 같아요. 이렇게 플루커를 이동할 때. 퀘스트? 올리벤더에 가보는 거잖아. 가고 있는 거. 저는 주문을요 익스펠리아르무스 보고요.
Expelliarmus.
익스펠리아르무스. 공이장이 높이 있네요. 이렇게 돌아 올라가야 돼.
Revelio.
그러면서 그런 것들 부스러기들 좀 먹어주고요. 이거 재료 먹는 게 완전 패럴드인데?
The statues Mr. Ollivander mentioned must be upstairs amongst the owls.
올라가보자. 라벤더를 먹었어요. 여기에 무슨 갈가마기 조각상이 있다고?
Don't mind me, owls. I'm just here to help a friend. Now, where are those statues?
호그와트 부엉이. 메인 부엉이도 다 여기 있구나.
I recognize those handles. The summoning charm should do the trick. Empty perches. Could be the right size for jackdaws. Or statues of jackdaws. Accio! No statues here. Accio! I'll take that, thank you. I'd best keep looking. Accio. This'll do nicely. Nothing. Revelio.
아?
Accio.
여기 뭐가 있는데?
Revelio.
뭐야, 잭도 조각성 몇 개 나왔잖아. 나왔으면 말을 해야 될 거 아니야.
Perhaps I should look a bit higher. Accio. No statues here. Accio. I'd best keep looking. Here's a welcome
조각성들이
surprise.
이렇게 줄줄이 좀 떨어지고 있어요.
Accio.
또?
No statues here.
필드가 이거 먹고.
I'd best keep looking. I'll take that, thank you. This'll do nicely. Revelio.
그리고
Accio.
그건 뭘까요?
Levioso.
아, 레비오스야?
Accio. Revelio. Nothing.
응?
A
공중에
map.
뜬?
It doesn't appear to be connected to the missing pages.
모래치고.
Best hang on to it for now. Accio.
그냥 떨어지고 싶다. 에이. 내려오고 싶다고.
What's happening? Revelio.
무슨 일이 벌어지나요? 올라오니까 컷신이 있네요. 뭐야, 목이 없어, 이 컷신. 너무 적나라하게 없어.
Could it be? Someone solved my
이걸
puzzle
못 풀고
after all these
있었다고?
years. Well done indeed.
아무도 안 푼 거 아니에요? 못 푼 게 아니라?
If you've got something to hide, you found the perfect spot. Richard Jackdaw, at your service.
The Richard Jackdaw. So Mr. Ollivander was right. He wants his family wand back.
Goodness, I'd forgotten about that wand.
훔치고 나서 까먹었구나. 얘도.
I'm almost certain I dropped it the moment I was beheaded in that cave. Oh, it was sheer folly to follow that map.
What map?
Ridiculous, really. Found it on some yellowed old pages Peeves had pilfered.
아까 주웠던
Thought I could
지도인가?
impress a girl. But that's a story for another day.
So you stole a wand and then followed a map on some pages that you took from Peeves and followed that map to your doom.
Odd to hear it all reduced to such absurdity, but yes. Why do you care about some old wand?
I don't really. Ollivander does. It's the pages I'm after. Might they be with the wand in the cave?
Indeed. Say, here's an idea. Why don't you meet me at the
인지된
edge of the Forbidden
본다고요?
Forest? I'd be happy to show you where to find them.
어쩌다 보기
I think I
잘못해요?
can guess how you died, but who did it to you?
I was having a look about when I suddenly sensed a refreshing breeze, after which I felt, well, lightheaded.
함정 같은
That's all
거
I
걸린
remember.
건가?
Hence, if you do visit the cave, be prepared. I can't tell you what for specifically, but you seem a perceptive sort. Beware a light breeze.
Why did you steal Mr. Ollivander's family wand?
The family were always going on about how special it was, so I took it. Who could resist? Sadly, it wasn't special enough to save my neck. I fully intended to return it once I learned it was only special for sentimental reasons. But as you can see, I never got the chance.
그러고 보니까 이거 메인 퀘스트라서 형이 찾아다 줘야 될 것 같아요. 금지된 숲으로 가서.
Poltergeist.
I didn't steal the pages from his ghostly form. I merely found them in his wake of destruction. He's got a penchant
이
for wrecking things.
퀘스트에서 금지된 숲을 처음 가나 봐.
Suits of armor, whatever's likely to cause the most chaos. I doubt he even noticed they were gone.
If that's the only way for me to get those pages, I'll meet you there.
If you don't mind the sight of my decapitated skeleton, the wand and the pages are yours for the taking.
어디로 가야? 아직 퀘스트가 안 떴나? 새로운 퀘스트가 있습니다. 있는 숲에서 리처드 잭도우와 만나기. 이것까지 해볼게요. 오늘의 마지막 퀘스트. 금지된 숲 입구. 응?
Revelio.
아이고, 친구들 노래하고 있구나.
Accio.
이 버섯은 아시오로 못 먹네요.
Revelio. Revelio.
Hey, 리처드 잭도우.
Here I am, as good as my word.
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised to see you. Only a Ravenclaw would travel this far in pursuit of knowledge.
Well said. Now where do we go from here?
Follow me. I shall lead you as far as I can, but I fear I may remain a tad reluctant to revisit the scene of my demise. Keep your eyes open for a bird bath. When you find it, say intramuros. I think it's Latin.
Intramuros.
Greek. As you can imagine, I never paid much attention in school. Shall we?
Aside from the bird bath, anything else I should look for?
Indeed.
Revelio.
A few landmarks. A stone bridge, a waterfall, and, if I recall, a lake. You'll see.
You've been very helpful. Thank you.
Surprising how much of this is rather unfortunately coming back to me.
플로가로 있고.
Yes. You know, the closer we get, the more I'm remembering. Probably best I leave you to it.
몬스터들이 꽤
Simply
있네요,
stick to the path
괴물들이.
and keep a sharp eye out for that bird bath. Adieu. Is that Latin? Or Greek?
Nothing to do now but keep going.
나는 쭉 따라가 보자. 저 안내 알려줄까? 뭐 금지된 숲에 괴물이 많거나 하진 않네요. 금지된 숲이라 그래가지고 위험한 게 되게 많이 바글바글 깔려 있고.
For a thief, Jackdaw's
그런 거
surprisingly
있음.
as good as his word. Revelio.
응? 폭포 근처에 있는 게 아니라 뭐 폭포 뒤쪽에 있는 건가? 몽들이? 거기도 또 뭐가 있어요? 얘네 쿼터 스캔? 여기서 뭐하네요?
Revelio.
Revelio.
Something oddly solemn about this place. Such regal creatures, stags.
아이고야, 떨어질 뻔했다. 얼굴 졸리다.
Revelio. There it is, just as Jackdaw described.
아, 암호를 쏟아주고
Intramuros.
그게 동굴이 열렸어요.
Aren't you a little far
뭐야?
from home?
Renrock knew you'd eventually lead us to whatever it is you're hiding.
Expelliarmus, useless, high, Levioso.
아, 뭐야, 막았는데.
Expelliarmus.
네가 날 때리면 난 쟤를 때리겠다. 뭐야?
I will make you pay. Accio. Expelliarmus. I won't rest until
물약 하나 더.
dead. Accio. Levioso. Expelliarmus.
No risk those loyalists will report back to Ranrock now. Let's see where Jackdaw has led me.
아웃 때 살짝 위험했어요. 하지만 물약을 먹었다 잤대.
Revelio.
I wonder how big this place is.
것들은 뭘까요? 그리고 소리를 조심하랬는데 바람 부는
Revelio.
게 뭘까?
These rooms must have something to do with opening this door.
응? 그냥 때렸더니
I can shoot this symbol, but it doesn't stay lit for long.
뭐야, 그냥 세 개 다 때렸더니 됐네.
Impressive. That must be where all this leads. Someone didn't want casual visitors down here.
이게 뭐 거미들도 돌아다니고요.
Revelio. I wonder if any of my spells will help me through this.
펠리아무스 대신에 여기서는 인센디오가 있어야 되겠다.
Incendio. Revelio.
뭐야, 바로 발견이네?
Levioso. Potato. Stupefy. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Stupefy. Stupefy. Accio.
너희가 날 아프게 하는 만큼
Levioso.
저 녀석을 아프게 하겠다. 피하기.
Incendio.
아프게 태우기. 어디 있는겨?
Accio. Levioso. Incendio.
어디 갔어?
Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
여기도 뭐가 있는데요? 여기 있는 건 뭐지?
If I could summon that platform too, I'd love to get on it.
Hi.
Levioso. Revelio. Levioso. Potato. Stupefy. Accio. Incendio. Stupefy. Levioso. Accio.
뭐야, 죽었어? 왜 이렇게 빨리 죽은겨?
Revelio.
뭐 하지도 않았는데.
I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be? Accio.
이쪽으로 오세요.
Revelio.
이쪽에 약초들이 좀 있고.
Revelio. That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him.
여기까지 못 온 거 아니에요? 잭도우는? 왔어. 파이프 같은 것도 다 먹었고, 이제 반대쪽 원래 스토리 코스 쪽으로 가보죠. 여긴 뭐가 있을까? 저기게 스파이가 스파이 그거
puzzle, but if Jackdaw can solve it, so can I.
Accio! Incendio! Stupefy! Levioso! Protego! Accio! Incendio!
터져라.
Revelio!
여기도 뭐야? 하늘에서 뭐가 내려왔어요? 오, 무슨 건축 자재로 만들어진 용이 내려오는 줄 알았어요.
Revelio!
여긴 또 뭔가요? 사이였다. 거기 숨어서 뭐해? 지나가면 공격하려고.
Revelio! Revelio! Incendio! Revelio!
지나가면 공격하려고 뼈를 쓰고 있는 것 같은데.
Revelio!
네.
Not a headless skeleton in sight. But I may as well help myself to this.
그냥 내려가.
Revelio! Revelio!
여긴 뭘까요?
Accio!
들어갈 수 있는 것 같은데? 아닌가?
It's a good thing Jackdaw didn't fall down there.
Revelio!
길이 여러 개 있어요, 일단은.
Accio!
여기로 가보자.
Revelio!
An untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave.
백도가 막 엄청 탐색을 하진 않았어요, 보니까. 가는 곳마다 다 처음 오는 곳이야.
Revelio! Incendio!
I'm glad
여기
Richard
뭘까요?
Jackdaw left a little something behind for me. Where could he be?
Revelio!
오,
Incendio! Protego! Stupefy! Revelio!
새끼 거미들이 많이 나왔나?
Revelio! Revelio! Revelio!
뭐야, 여기가 우리였을까요?
Incendio! Levioso!
20콤보를 맞을 사람이 없어.
Incendio! Levioso! Protego! Stupefy! Accio! Levioso!
콤보를 맞아주네. 이거를.
Stupefy! Accio. Incendio. Revelio.
다 죽이지 않았나?
Incendio.
잠깐만요. 여기가 지금 메인 길인데요?
Revelio.
아닌가? 이쪽이 아니라 아까 왔었던 길에서 정면이 길이겠죠? 맞는 길이겠죠? 보통 그렇게 디자인을 해놓으니까 게임을. 뭐야 왜 그렇게 좀 공식장 깨무는 연습수?
Accio. Levioso. Incendio.
여기 키가 순간 꼬여가지고 양배추만 던지고 있었어요. 피하고 방어한다는 게.
Revelio.
양배추 도둑이 됐었어. 상자를 아쉬워로 가지고 올 수는 없습니다.
Not a headless skeleton in sight.
머리 없는 해골은 어디
But I
갔어요?
may as well help myself to this.
되게 깊게 놓은 것 같은데.
Untouched
잭도우가
chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this
잭도우가
cave.
약간 존도우랑 이름이 비슷한 것 봤더니 뭔가
Revelio.
사기꾼인가? 응? 아니 동굴이 되게 넓네? 동굴이 너무 넓은데? 어디까지 가야 되는 걸까요?
Revelio. Accio.
아무리 스토리 역 동굴이라고 해도 그렇지 너무 넓은데?
Revelio. Accio.
동굴이 넓은 것도 넓은데 지금 되게
Revelio.
입체적으로 탐험을 해야 돼서 탐험하는 시간도 오래 걸리고요.
That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested
또는
in this
대체
loot, but there's no sign of him.
그리고 물약을 줬어? 뭔가 이 불안한 기운. 앞에 보스가 있을 것 같은 이 기분. 나 어디서 온 거지 근데?
Accio. Revelio.
Not a headless skeleton in sight. But I may as well help myself to this.
Revelio. Accio.
이게 아니네?
Revelio.
이게 어디야 그러면? 여기도 길이 아니고 여기 길인가 봐요?
There it is. The bridge, it's almost complete. More spiders. These can't be what beheaded Richard Jackson.
Accio.
Incendio.
Protego. Stupefy.
나는 진짜 어딘 프로테고 9번 성공하기 해야 되니까 아이고, 뭐가 터졌어? 거미들 다 어디 갔나요? 5번 더. 마지막 한 번. 아이고, 아, 이거 피해야 되는데. 됐네. 잘못 눌렀어.
Incendio. Levioso.
응? 뭐야, 왕거미가 나왔다. 보스구나.
Stupefy. Stupefy. Accio. Levioso.
어구. 일단은 좀 상황을 가다듬어 보자.
Incendio.
이거는 못 피해. 이거는 못 피해.
Potato. Stupefy. Accio. Incendio.
이건 못 피해. 그리고 꿀거미는 계속 나오는 것 같아요. 꿀거미는 계속 나오니까
Incendio.
아이고, 잘못 눌렀었고.
Incendio. Accio. Levioso. Stupefy.
아이고, 저거를 자꾸
Incendio. Potato. Stupefy. Accio. Levioso. Incendio. Accio. Levioso.
아, 죽을 뻔했다. 아, 맞아. 고대 마법, 그치?
Potato. Stupefy. Accio. Levioso.
아이고야. 또 잘못 눌렀다. 자꾸 굴러야 되는데. 막으려고 하지 말고 굴러야겠다. 고대 마법으로 하나 자르고,
Potato. Stupefy. Accio.
그리고 피하고, 인센디오.
Levioso. Stupefy. Accio.
어디 갔어?
Levioso. Accio.
Farewell, monster. I can only imagine how the spiders have multiplied since Jackdaw came this way.
아유, 물약 다 먹었네요.
Revelio.
물약을 다 먹어버렸어. 향이 나는 아웅님.
Revelio.
오, 다리 만들어졌다. 백도는 저기까지 넘어간 건가?
Revelio.
I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something.
왜 시체가 없는 게 하나단 말이지, 지금? 굉장히 의심스러워. 사기꾼일 것 같아, 뭔가.
But where could he be?
Revelio.
이름부터 론도우처럼 잭도우인 거. 약간
Must be getting closer to Jackdaw's remains and those
어,
pages.
뭐야? 저거 잭도우의 시체 아니야?
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw. Ah, shame. Those splinters must be what's left of Ollivander's wand. At least I can take the pages. Here it is. The map that brought your doom, Jackdaw.
그리고 저 기사들 또 일어나겠어요.
Beyond this room.
그러네. 부대소 이제 또 일어났네.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso.
하나 잡았고.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso.
둘 잡았고.
Revelio. Accio. Incendio.
Expelliarmus with so many groups.
Protego.
태고 맞고 던지고
Levioso. Revelio.
잡았고 끝냈고 하나 자르고. 아 근데 저 뒤에 있는 세 명은 뭔가 보스급인 것 같은데.
Levioso. Accio.
야 너무 멀어서 안 닿았다.
Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
이제 저 세 명이 보스겠죠? 바로 한 방 먹이고 하고. 아 뒤에 저걸 자르고 시작할 거야.
Accio.
이거 안 먹히네?
Levioso. Incendio.
인센디오. 아이고 이거 찍히네. 뭐 피하기만 하면 돼요? 피하기만 잘 피하면 되고. 뭐야 지들끼리도 때리네?
Levioso.
에코야.
Incendio.
인센디오. 헛. 그리고
Accio. Levioso.
피하고
Incendio.
인센디오 가지고. 뭐야 죽었어?
That's unnerving. What's happening?
또 저 문으로 넘어갈 수 있게
I've
됐네요.
seen this before.
까비.
Got and a restricted section.
또 시간 여행 할 수 있구나.
Revelio.
여기서 먹고 갈 거는 뭐야?
Where am I? Oh no, the room's starting to flood.
뭐야 무슨 일이야?
How am I being protected? What sort of magic is this?
아 고대 마법이 아닌 사람들은 여기서 다 걸러내는 그런 장치인가 봐요.
I can only hope this magic protects me until I'm able to make my way out of here.
고대 마법이 없으면 뭐 저런 그 발동을 안 했을 것 같아.
Revelio.
어? 뭐지? 고대 마법과 관련된 장소인가? 다 포탈이에요, 이게? 그림인가? 포탈인가?
Can it be?
그 수호자들 없다.
It's you.
Has someone finally found our map chamber?
I recognize you from the Pensives. You're Professor Rackham.
I am indeed. I must confess that I am surprised to see someone so young standing before me.
I'm the same age that you and Isadora Morganach were when you started at Hogwarts.
You've paid attention, and might I presume you share our ability?
To see traces of ancient magic? Yes, sir, I do.
As you have likely realized by now, our ability gives us a unique relationship with all forms of magic. We can access expressions of magic that few others can. Opportunities will arise that allow you to sharpen this rare talent. Do not squander them.
I won't, Professor. Thank you.
We have much to discuss. But first, a map found in a certain book led you here. Place the book on the pedestal.
I don't have the book with me, sir.
That is unfortunate. I'm afraid we must pause our conversation until you return with the book.
여기를 왜 지도 내지라고 하는 거야?
I'm a bit confused, sir. Why is this room called the map chamber?
I assure you that all will be clear once the book has been placed on the pedestal.
책을 놓으면은 이제 지도가 나오나 봐요, 거기서.
The statues and carvings in the house on the cliffside, those are of you. Are you a seer?
I am.
Did you know that I would be here?
I cannot say more at present, except to say that your presence here
이렇게
does not
어린애가 올 줄
entirely
몰랐다면서.
surprise me.
Very well.
누군가 올 줄은 알았지만 이렇게 어린애가 올 줄은
We shall speak
몰랐다.
again
그런
once the
기준인가
book
봐요.
is in place.
고대마법과 연계되어 재능이 방금 해제되었습니다. 재능 메뉴에서 새로운 재능 포인트를 사용할 수 있습니다. 레벨 5부터 사용할 수 있는 재능 포인트를 획득했습니다. 전투력 및 아이템 획득 확률을 높이고 주문을 강화하기 위해서 재능을 사용할 수 있습니다. 재능을 한 번 쓰면 되돌릴 수 없다고요? 치사하다 약간. 주문. 인센디오를 쓸 때 주위에 불의 고리가 생겨납니다. 주변의 적들도 다 끌고 옵니다. 레비우스도 주변의 적들도 다 끌고 옵니다. 홈프린트를 쓰면 화염 마사를 나가. 뭔가 마법들의 추가 효과를 부여할 수 있구나. 어둠의 마법. 깨져주죠. 엑스펠리아르머스. 근데 엑스펠리아르머스가 어둠의 마법인가? 어둠의 마법 방어술이잖아요. 아, 저주를 걸어, 엑스펠리아르머스에. 그리고 코어. 고대 마법 던지기. 주문 세트. 비게너였어요. 교육주다. 주문 지시. 이렇게 이게 뭐냐. 그 구르기가 더 길게 오랫동안 지속될 수 있어요. 오, 이거 좋은데요? 프로테고를 하면은 고대 마법 더 쓸 수 있고. 이것도 좋고, 기분 좀 마스터도. 인신. 은밀함. 수혜방. 중국산 깨묻는 양배추를 한 번에 2개씩 쓸 수 있어요. 그런 거고요. 일단은 뭘 해야 될지는 모르겠는데 코어 쪽을 먼저 할게요. 코어 쪽에서 좋은 것들, 기분 좋은 마스터 프로토콜 숙련가 이거 특성을 뭐 기숙사에서 바꿀 수 있거나 그렇게 해주면 좋을 텐데 그건 필요 없을 것 같고요. 미셔널들은 그냥 잘 싸우면 되잖아. 그럼 물약을 먹을 필요가 없잖아. 주문지식 이거 필요할 때 바꾸면 되지 않을까요? 내 책임의 실에서 나가.
Revelio.
오, 좋다. 이제 뛰는 것보다 구르는 게 더 빨라요.
I found the pages and the map chamber. Why would I need the book?
아, 플루브코 지금 못 쓴다고? 뭐야, 나 왜 이번엔
Revelio.
분위기로 빠르게 안 되는데.
Incendio. Levioso. Accio.
아, 은신하고 하면 열리는구나.
Incendio.
이제 저 눈깔 상자 열 수 있나요?
Revelio.
I'm back at Hogwarts. I wonder when Professor Fig will be back. I did promise him I wouldn't neglect my studies while he was away. Suppose I have enough to distract myself with till he returns with the book.
Revelio.
여기는 못 들어가는 건가요? 교수님이 어때까지 학교 생활, 이제 비행 수업 이런 것들을 해야 되고요. 장비 부자. 위로 얼굴 장식. 또 지금 챙겨 제일 망토와 로켓. 이야기는 학교의 방에서 확인할 수 있습니다. 학교의 방이 어디 있는데? 학교의 방이 어딘지 몰라요 지금?
You need to learn to pulse.
Revelio.
Useful for pushing objects or adversaries away. Complete the required
그리고
tasks
이거
and meet me in my
뭐냐 왜 안 돼? 응? 남자는 드래곤 주박사. 해피를 길게 누르면 빠르게 사라졌다가 근처에 나타납니다. 해피 길게 눌렀는데
Revelio.
대단지. 여기는 무슨 공간일까요? 처음 왔네.
Revelio.
Revelio.
좋아. 오늘은 여기까지. 이게 풀가루, 비행 수업 운동장, 마법 동물 교실 이런 거 나중에 뭐 찍을 수 있겠다. 오늘은 국민의 방. 신비주의 방과 지도 내실입니다. 아, 이거 지도 돌릴 수 있구나. 그러면은 재밌게 했고요. 오늘은 여기까지. 소리가 어디까지 한 걸까요? 일단은 수업도 다 못 들었으니까 수업 진행을 하면 될 것 같고, 교수님들 과제 이런 것도 좀 하고요. 완료됨. 아, 여기 있구나. 완료됨. 학부 교수님, 디펄스 여기서 알려주시는구나. 생력 마법약을 사와야 되는구나. 레시피를 사와서 해야 되고. 디펄스 저 마법을 배워야 돼요. 우선은 다음에 이제 하면은 비행 수업하고 학부 교수님 과제하고 또 서브 퀘스트들 한번 또 보고요. 이런 식으로 진행을 하면 될 것 같아요. 그러면은 게임 저장. 7시간 했네? 지금까지. 재미는 있는데 약간 불편한, 조금 더 게임의 시스템적으로 좀 더 좋으면 개선하면은 좋을 것 같기도 하고요. 근데 정확히 뭔지 모르겠어요. 일단 기본적으로 완성도가 굉장히 높은 게임이기 때문에 굉장히 마음에 들기는 하는데, 뭐라고 해야 되지? 뭔가 약간 애매한 점이 있다고 해야 되나? 근데 그거를 뭐가 애매한지 확실히 말을 잘 못하겠어요. 아무튼 그렇습니다. 그래도 재밌게 하고 있고요. 오늘은 2시간 45분을 할 수 있었네요. 다음에 이어서 또 해리포터 레거시, 호그와트 레거시 진행을 해볼게요. 해리포터가 아니죠. 해리포터가 안 나오니까. 그러면은 다음에 봐요. 안녕.